Welcome to Arab American Variety Talk Show. I'm Suad Asfour, along with my co-host Salwa Ghamrawi, and our guest Suzan Wardah. Suzan has advanced diploma in human resources management from AB British College. She also have a bachelor degree in civil engineering from Damascus University. She was a guest speaker in San Diego State University. She developed and implemented different types of classes, workshops for U.S. students in the Arabic language. She worked as a training advisor for Public Consulting Group in USA. She is a case manager for Syrian Community Network USA to assist with the service provided to refugees, such as interpretation, assistance with health, screening, appointments, social services, and job placement services, such as orientation or training. She also worked as a trainer for soft skills and implemented English classes for women refugees. At United Nations Relief for Syria, she assisted in designing different types of activities to support refugees, youth in their academic and personal development, to equip them with marketable vocational skills they needed to access employment opportunities in the private sector. She was a teacher assistant at Damascus University in Syria for 5 years. To get to know her better, she is here with us tonight, and we welcome Suzan. Suzan, thank you for coming.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for hosting me.
Oh, you're very welcome. And Salwa, thank you for being with us tonight.
أهلا وسهلا. Thanks everybody
Glad
for
to have
watching
you.
us. أهلا وسهلا سوزان.
أهلا وسهلا فيك.
ونحن سعداء بتكوني ضيفتنا الليلة.
الله يخليك.
وأكيد عندك أشياء كتير تخبرينا عنها. لأنه أنت ست very active وامرأة فاعلة بالمجتمع بالكوميونتي. ونحن سعيدين تكوني ضيفتنا الليلة. قبل ما نبلش بالأسئلة بحب إذا بتحبي شوي تعطينا فكرة عن حالك، شيء هيك شيء مختصر يعني دقيقتين بس عن حالك بالعربي.
أول شيء شكرا كتير لاستضافتي، هي فرصة كتير حلوة وكتير سعيدة لإلي، وبتعمل لي لينك للكوميونتي العربي بأمريكا. هوس أني أنا ما إلي إلا 6 سنين يعني بأمريكا، فكتير أنا شكرا كتير على الاستضافة.
أهلا وسهلا.
فرصة سعيدة كتير. هلأ بالنسبة لي يعني أنا بدي أقول إني أنا كنت كتير بنت خلقت بسوريا، ولدت أنا الباك جراوند فلسطينية، إنه أهلي فلسطينية من سوريا بس طبعا كانوا عايشين بسوريا. درست هندسة مدنية بسوريا، تخرجت اشتغلت كمهندسة بالجامعة، درست، بعدين اشتغلت كتير، رحت عملت شوي شفت كارير، صرت بالتريننج سيكتور، صرت ترينر، فأخذت شهادة بالهيومن ريسورس، عملت تريننج واشتغلت بسوريا مع الأونروا اللي هي الأمم المتحدة لمساعدة اللاجئين الفلسطينيين بسوريا. كنت بروجكت مانجر لليوث. بعدين صارت للأسف كتير الحرب بسوريا، بلدي الحبيبة كتير، فاضطريت انتقلت لمصر. بمصر كمان كان لي فرصة كتير حلوة اشتغل مع الأمم المتحدة لمساعدة اللاجئين السوريين بمصر. وبعدين اجت الفرصة اني انتقل لامريكا، وكانت كتير كمان احد الناس اللي ساعدوني كمان هي سيريان كوميونيتي نتورك. هي كمان كانت ب نون بروفيت اورجانيزيشن باي سيريان باي امريكان سيريان بامريكا، فاخذت كمان كيس مانجر، اشتغلت معهم وساعدت كتير حتى اعرف الامريكان على الوضع اللي صار بسوريا وعلى اللاجئين السوريين اللي وصلوا لسوريا وطبيعة المساعدات اللي بيحتاجوها. واشتغلت طبعا مع اللاجئين بانه ساعدت بأشياء مختلفة يعني. والحمد لله هلا أنا هون يعني، وكتير مبسوطة بهاللينك معكم.
أهلا وسهلا ويعطيك العافية.
Amazing. You're just amazing woman here.
يعني
Egypt, US, wow.
عم تتنقلي من بلاد لبلاد، وبس كل ما تروحي على بلد عم تكوني اكتف وعم تكوني عم تساعدي الناس اللي بحاجة لإلك، خاصة بزمن الحروب. في كتير لاجئين للأسف. ونحن يعني بلادنا دائما فيها حروب للاسف، عنا على طول لاجئين
مآسي
وبحاجه لمساعدات. قد ما في الانسان يساعد ما بيقصر، وانت وحده من الاشخاص اللي بيساعدوا، وهيك كمان بتعطي اضافه لانسانيتك ومعنى لوجودك، لانه اللي ما بيحس مع غيره مع الانسان ما بيستاهل يكون لقب انسان، يطلقوا عليه لقب انسان.
اكيد.
طيب لكن بدنا نبلش بالاسئله.
تفضل.
ونقول لك يعني what did يعني bring you to teach Arabic to adult students.
هلا what I think that the language is a very important part of your culture. And when I arrived to USA, I feel a little bit that we need, as Arab, we need to bright more our picture in front of the American people. One of that you can expose them for your language, and through the language you can also let them know about your culture. I need the people here to know that we have a great culture, we have a great history, we have a great language at itself. So let's let them know about our language. Besides that, of course, because I'm a trainer, so I have the skills to deliver to deliver the information, the knowledge in a good way for the adult people. So this is why I'm working now in teaching Arabic for adults.
That's good. So you've been teaching most of your life. So you were teacher, also assistant teacher in Damascus قبل ما تيجي هون.
Yeah.
So احكي لنا عن خبرتك بالتعليم يعني the previous experience you had.
the previous أنا كنت لما عم بدرس بالجامعة كان يكون عنا محاضر بروفيسور كبير، اسم كبير، بس لما تدخلي على المحاضرة ما تفهمي شيء. المشكلة مش بالبروفيسور، المشكلة إنه ما عنده الميثود والطرق للتوصيل. من هديك النقطة ضربت بذهني بحياتي إنه قديش عملية الكوميونيكيشن أو الدليفري عملية مهمة بالحياة. انت اذا عرفتي how to deliver your idea, your feeling, anything، انت بتقدري توصلي للتانيين. فكتير اشتغلت على حالي، بتذكر خلال الجامعه ومن بعد انه كيف بدي احسن مهاراتي بعمليه الدليفري، فعمليه توصيل المعلومه، بستعملها على الليفل الشخصي والليفل المهني. واخذت some courses مشان تعملي انه how to communicate, how to introduce, what different type of method you can use it during the delivery. وماشي الحال I think that I did good because always I get a good يعني great feedback من ال people. Sometimes حتى من مثلا من اخواتي لما بحكي قصه وستوري وكذا بيقولوا oh my gosh amazing استمتعنا فيها. بتقدري تعملي انه ديليفري. لما بعمل مع طلابي كيف بدي اعمل لهم ديليفري، فانا كثير بليف ان طريقه الميثود والطريقه هيدي لازم نشتغل
يعني
عليها.
عندك موهبة بإيصال المعلومة.
بحاول اشتغل عليها.
التعليم يعني مش شهادة بس، شهادة تعليمية. التعليم بده يكون عندك الابيليتي تو كونفي الانفورميشن والنولج اللي عندك للستودنت او للناس اللي عم تتعاملي معهم حتى يفهموا عليكي.
وخاصة بزمننا لأنه زمن الإنترنت كل المعلومات موجودة صح. بتوفرها، مش صفة إني أنا بدي أخذ المعلومة، أنا كيف بدي أوصل له إياها وكيف بدي ساعده يستعملها بحياته اليومية وكيف تو براكتس عليها.
هذا بده ذكاء غير عن الكورسز والكلاسز اللي بدك تاخذيهم،
يعني
بده يكون موجود ذكاء.
الله يخليك.
بس يعني العربيك language it's a difficult one to learn and it's not easy. Do you have any methods, any approach, special approach or plans just to ease it up for the listeners, for the people, the students who want to learn the Arabic? I mean, it's a difficult one.
It's not
Arabic
easy.
language is different.
Let me tell you, يعني always يعني my students suffer too much. Is not easy. They should have the will. They need to learn it. But I told them that any language in the beginning, I told always them my story. When I start to learn English, it's not that easy. It's so hard because it's something new to me. So I'm trying in different. Actually, there is no very specific way to deliver the because you are sometimes you have different level of the students who are learning the Arabic. Some people don't have any basics, some people have different levels. So I think that as much as you be structured, as much as it makes sense, the information give them, as much you practice, let them opportunity to practice, to expose them for more authentic material. You see, I think this is one of the methods that can help them to understand or to learn Arabic. It's not easy, but they can do it.
So you're getting some tools to help you out.
Of course.
So did you have curriculum to teach with that?
Again?
For your, to reach your goals? Did you make
curriculum? Do you have any curriculum to stick to?
We have, of course, there is some specific curriculum that we follow for this. It was prepared by development curriculum specialist. That it's okay. It's also designed for non-speaker Arabic or non-native students, where they will put the Arabic in that, and we use that curriculum.
And does it work all the time?
you
are
need
you
to
able
add
to reach?
your touch always as a teacher. Sometimes you have this text, sometimes you have this audio, but you need to add your touch, your skills as a teacher in delivering it. Or sometimes you feel that it's not enough, I need to add some extra material. Sometimes you said this is too much, I need to divide it. It's based on here your experience. It take a role. يعني it's appear that you can manage the material or the curriculum to reach with the student to the goal of or the educational goal of this session.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's really good. You go through a lot.
We're talking about teaching and students and a classroom. On which basis you evaluate your students, like besides their grades? We know there is grades and there is personality and there is engagement and there is, there is so many elements for evaluation. So how do you evaluate your students? Based on what? Of course, you have like
This is the
checklist.
This is the checklist. يعني you know that the test, the quizzes, all these give you an indicator about the level of the progress of the student during the course. But also you can have that the interest of the student when he come to ask you, when he ask you for extra material, will he be specifically about that? You see,
So this is engagement. How much the student is engaged, or how much he is willing to learn or wanted to learn, because it's you give the same material and students respond differently. Each one has different personality, different level of like intelligence. So every student is a case by itself. They're different. That's why, because it's not easy to deal with students, adult ones, who are already set up their personality, they're set up in life.
They have their background.
They have their everything, they're set. So this is like special, it's challenge, extra challenge to you to reach to them.
Okay. Yeah, I can't exactly, because always every time you have different personality, as you mentioned, different people. For my from experience, I can grade my student. Maybe we have some project. Maybe I implement some specific project where the student can, or some presentation. But also, what is learning-based project? If you create a project and you see the result, how much the student involved in this project, how much he's made put input, and what is the outcome of his project in the language. This can give you more better indicator about this student, about the progress. And this is really, I can feel it when I implement different projects. You can feel some students engage more and it's come creative and using the high level thinking and using the language, and some students do the minimum what is really required from them.
But people are different.
Yes.
Yeah, so teaching is not like any other job. It requires more talent for the teacher. So do you do like more training courses for you? You keep taking more classes for yourself to be able to handle all this?
Okay, yes. Personal development is one of my belief in this life. So you should always work in your skills. So of course I attend a lot of type of training, either to gain experience in using specific tools in teaching, and I now mastering 5 or 6 tools in teaching and using to teach, especially for this generation. They are, oh my gosh, everything it will be, you see, you need to be up to date. And also I use some other type on how to example, how to use looking for or searching for authentic material, how to make a small videos, short videos. Of course, I working too much. I attend a lot of this workshop.
And it helps for the student
in different levels. Of course, it's helped me either always to understand the concept, how I can deliver better. That's it. I believe in that. Is, of course, it's helped too much. And I advise everyone in any aspect in the life, go and attend workshop, attend the training. The training and the learning is not stop at any level at all.
So it's a life.
It's my concept in this life.
It's a life
approach always, I think.
It's
a continuous experience.
Of course.
So training, you're saying training is very important.
Of course.
How training did help you at the beginning? Now you become an expert. Like at first, how did you get convinced to get some training? Because you thought, I'm good, I can teach, I'm okay.
First of all, if you have this belief that the training is necessary in any level, this is will push you to look and when I come, maybe I believe that when one time that I attend, I found one of my colleagues that using a very tool. It was very exciting. Oh my gosh, this is great. How did you know about that? She said, of course, I attend this tutorial, I attend this training, and she make my attention that you should be more advanced.
So
and
you get inspired by someone.
I inspired by one of my
the training world.
Yes.
And then you start to believe in it. And use it in your daily teaching.
One of my job in Syria, I worked, as I mentioned, in a training and a big training organization where I was the head of the training department there. So I believe in the training back since a long time. You see, we was organized and implement different type of training in computer, in English. You see, so I believe that this is the training is a big area. You should focus always on the training. You should be, but for the teaching, this is what I believe. I inspire one of my friends that using this tool. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. How did you know? She said, of course, you can attend this, you can attend. And then she gave me different type website where you can go look and attend different type of workshops.
Is that the same case? I'm sure you'll face some challenges always, just like everybody else. And when challenges or resolving a problem, is that the same case you do? You have to read about it or go consult with somebody else, or you have to take certain classes to resolve any like issues or challenges that face the students? How do you resolve all the any problems that comes up?
What comes up? The challenge always comes up, and you need to be ready for it. How I deal with my challenge? First of all, I accept this is a challenge. I would accept that. Then I look for around in the surrounding that if there is any skilled person who has more experience than me, I can ask how I can overcome this challenge. And now you can search even in the internet if you have this issue, how we can, what the type of the workshop you need to go. And sometimes maybe I ask observe another teacher who has skills, who already have this challenge and overcome it. So I believe that you need to ask people, you need to search in the internet, you should attend some workshop, you need to read a lot. Maybe you need after implement, you need to take feedback of the students.
So you're flexible, you don't mind asking for help or an advice or anything to improve your work.
Of course.
But let's go for motivations. What was your motivation for helping other people, especially the Syrian refugees?
Yeah, what's your main goal?
What's bring you to this helping?
You mentioned in the beginning that we are all a human being, and I was in Syria when the war is started there, and I have a very sad memories when you can find that your beautiful city is turned out to a place, the area of the conflict. This is too much painful, very much painful, especially if you need to start, you went for this area, now you need to go through different point checks. This is make me crazy. And when I have decided to leave the country, I leave everything there, my memories, my house, my family. This is not easy. So myself, I went through this experience. I have the real feeling how the people when they leave there.
Because yourself, you are a refugee.
Yes, so when you went through this and when you look, I have some tools, I have skills that I can help other people, because when I arrived to Egypt, I can handle everything, I got a job, but I saw other people struggling even to do the basic stuff there. Yeah. So I said, why I cannot jump up? So I can help in this, I can help in that. You cannot imagine how it's very, very small issue can make a big difference for people.
But I understand, like in Syria, I mean in Egypt, the Syrian refugees, they speak the same language, it's the Arabic. So they don't need like here to,
of course,
like to translate and to give them access to whatever. But maybe they have other like
there
problems.
There is different, always there is need.
They have more obstacles besides the language. Maybe
yes.
the system, maybe, I mean, doing paperwork, maybe access to health stuff. Maybe they don't know where they go. So maybe you were like lucky to have a better situation and it's able you to help others.
So now, actually right now, what are you doing for the community and how do they accept it?
That's it. So this is in Egypt. When I moved also to USA, I worked with this not-for-profit organization, Syrian Network, where also I helped lot of Syrians. I translate, I learn them English, I took them for some health appointment, and then I work in the employment as employment advisor, where we can help them what to do, what to study to get a job. All this is what I did. I linked them with some American family who willing to help them, to support them. My goal now, after I went through all these, I believe that especially for the women, we are as a woman, immigrant women, live in America, I missed a lot of connection. I missed too much issue when I came to USA. But what happened? I found a hand from other Syrian women, from other women who really helped me too much. They told me about this non-profit organization where I got a job. I worked with the 7 Syrian women. They have this non-profit where I exposed for everything in here. I was brand new, just 1 month. I got that job because I have that skills. But they guide me. They help me to know the society, to know the community, what is going on, what the system here. Then I apply for the second job. One of them, she suggested me that I can be a guest speaker in San Diego University. She also lets me know about the presentation, about the job, other job to work as a teacher. So I feel that these all hands work together as a woman to help me. For this reason, I'm start with initiative. It's called the نحن الجميلات, we are the beautiful. It is what I mean, a basic for gathering for Arab women. It's not just, yes, for the Arab women for in this time that I'm starting, I called it Nadi al-Jamilat, where I really willing to connect Arab women in the area together. I would love like to have, to exchange the experience. You have experience in this issue, you can exchange with the other women. I don't know where this will go. I have some vision in the future. Maybe I will guide it to be a non-profit organization, a big club. I don't know where, but really this has come from my feeling, from my needs as Arab women here in USA. Maybe in this area I don't found who to link with. So I said, why we are here together? Why we not make something to be together?
So what do you do when you're together? Yani, what are some of the activities you do together?
Yes,
with
always
club?
I'm trying to do the club by, yani each gathering should be by purpose. For sometimes maybe we in the beginning of the year we said about our goals for the next year, how we can do our SMART goal, how we are doing our goal. Then sometimes we talk about the Arab heritage. One of that also meeting I'll highlight in the Arab Heritage Month. There is no specific now. It's just now to start build the connection, start build the body of the women, and that's, I don't know what is will take it for the future.
How
I'm
many
working
people
on
you
it.
have there in your club?
Maybe now we are 15 or more. Of course, we are open for more because we are so open for other women to join us. But I'm now working to structure it more and give it more, yani to be more formal body, official, and then we
then
can
you could
get
invite
more
the rest to join.
Of course.
Oh, good luck to you. That sounds very good.
Thank you.
But like you're telling us about so many things you are involved in.
You're so busy.
How can you balance between your life, activities, personal life, and as a human being too? I mean, you need to be in good shape just to keep going. So how do you handle it?
How you juggle all this?
Balls. Too many balls to juggle.
I told you before, if you study,
you don't sleep at night?
No, I sleep too much. I told you because I'm studying a civil engineer, even I work for 5 years in this domain, then I left. But I told you that the type of the study there, it's help you to gain special skills. So I'm so strict in the time management and also in analysis eye situation. So this is some of the skills that I'm mastering in it.
So you are an organized person.
Too much.
So you have to be very organized and also stick with time management.
Of course, because and I believe in this. Maybe you attend one of that, or that you see that I'm so specific. I'm trying to be so organized on time. I always believe have a timeline for everything, when and why and how. The 5W. So everything I do in that. Of course, I'm working full-time job. I'm working in this. I'm go to the gym because I have another goal. But believe
you're a mom and you're a
and
wife.
I am mom and a wife.
House to run.
But
so you're balancing everything. You're doing everything.
When I arrived to here, I have no family, no friends, no social life. So I decided to use all this time was calculated for this in my home country. I can go and use it in different way. So for this reason, I have enough time.
So you build your social life, you build a small family.
Yes.
And you're the president.
Yes.
On this group.
Yes.
Okay.
So
that's very good. That's very busy.
It's a good
luck to you.
It's a good journey.
Yeah.
So how do you describe your journey in the USA? You came 6 years ago.
Yes.
So just tell us about what do you think of this journey?
It is very interesting. I remembered one of the lady I worked with her when I met her after 1 month when I got the job. She said, Suzan, this land is a dreamland. Just you need to have a dream, and you need to have a work hard to that dream
and follow.
And this is the first time, because you are from the same country. We don't have that issue in our country. You should work hard and have connection and maybe you can have you achieved something or not. But I believe this country is giving me and give also my girls a great opportunity. Of course, we are working hard, but if you have a dream, you can find your dream here. And really, I'm talking about that because I'm working in something. I found a great job. My husband found a great job. My girls is a study and get a lot of grant or scholarships. You see, and they was involved in different program, which is so amazing. I can't describe my journey. It is amazing.
With the 1 minute left we have, what advice do you give to any woman who just immigrated to United States recently? Somebody just came here and they just started their life. What kind of advice you give them to start off on the right foot?
They need, first of all, believe in themselves. They need to rediscover themselves, and they need to work hard. There is a lot of opportunity here. Just look for it and you will be okay. Especially in this country, you will be okay as a woman, but it's not to be lazy in the couch, in the home. You need to go, you need to work, you need to study, you need to learn, you need to connect.
But they need to find the right person, the right guidance. They need some
That's
people
what I'm working on.
Help them out.
This is what
Just show them the way.
This is my main idea, that I need to be the mentor for the people here. Where if I need to go here, our group, we need to come up with a group who can mentor other people and guide them, push them and lead them to their destination.
You believe in women empowerment?
Oh, of course. I believe 100%. And this is because my group is just from women to support women.
Great. Wow, this is really interesting, Suzan.
Thank you.
I mean, we wish you the best from the bottom of our heart.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you'll make it.
Of course.
I'm sure. So in Monterey is where anybody can reach you, call you on this number, and you welcome everybody to join your club.
Okay, of course.
And
Thank you
this
so
is
much.
the land of opportunity.
Of course.
If you can't make it here, where else are you going to make it?
Of course. And you are one of the Arab ladies that I'm so proud to know them, to connect them. Thank you so much. شكرا لك.
شكرا أهلا وسهلا.
and to have you with us.
شرفتينا سوزان ونحن
We're very proud of you.
أسعدتينا بمقابلتك وتشرفنا بمعرفتك ونحن بنفتخر فيكي كامرأة عربية مهاجرة حققت نفسها وعم تساعد بقية المهاجرات وبقية النساء لحتى يوصلوا لهدف بحياتهم ويوصلوا لحياة أحلى وأفضل لإلهم وللمجتمع. ونحن بنفتخر فيكي بالكوميونتي. أهلا وسهلا.
شكرا كثير لك. Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. شكرا.
Thank you for watching us. See you again next week with a new guest.
شكرا. باي باي. شكرا. أهلا.